Well, the Wall Street's main indices did tumble at the back of the rise in the bond yields. In fact, globally we have seen rise in bond yields, also leading to sea of red in terms of even the European markets as well. If you look at the U.S. Markets, well, we did see the Nasdaq posting its largest daily percentage fall in 4 months on the fear of tightening borrowing conditions. Dow closed 1.75% lower on the back of sell-off in technology stocks and shift to cyclicals. S&P rose close to 96 points in trade. Nasdaq fell slightly, nearly around 480 points in trade, and Dow futures were down overnight by nearly around 58 points. The US 10-year yield did spike to a one-year high at 1.6%. It was a rise of nearly around 23 bips in just one single session itself. In Asia, well, the stocks in Asia Pacific did see deep cuts on Friday morning in the back of weak global cues. Japan's Nikkei fell close to around 2.5%. Topix was down nearly around 1.9%. South Korea's Kospi was down close to around 2.7%. Stocks in Australia also were down nearly around 1.9%. European stocks also ended lower on Thursday as higher bond yields and volatility in US markets offset the optimism about Eurozone economic recovery. FTSE CAC both were down 0.1% and 0.2% respectively. DAX was down close to around 0.7%. The Eurozone economic sentiment rose more than expected in February, boosting inflation expectations, which have fed into a recent rise in the bond yields. Sectors such as healthcare, utilities, and other staples, which are considered bond proxies, did fell amid continued pressure coming in from the higher yields. Standard Chartered did slip close to 6.2% after posting a drop in annual profit. The world's largest brewer tumbled close to 6.2%, Bayer dropped nearly around 6.4%, and Stock 600 was down close to 0.4%. Oil prices did consolidate though after gains seen in the last few days, as the markets were still awaiting sustainability of production cuts in the OPEC meet next week. Brent crude was slightly negative at 0.2% to settle at close to around $66.8 per barrel. WTI crude futures were flat and were trading somewhere around $63.4 per barrel. If you look at gold, well, the gold has not been slightly lower this time. Gold, not being an interest yielding asset, did weaken close to around 1.8% in trade to $1773 per ounce on the back of rise in gold yields. US gold futures were trading down by 0.5% at somewhere around $1767 per ounce.